Hello and welcome back. I'm Mondef, and I am playing Towns still, again, however you want to say that. Last time we set up a wheat farm, a wood farm, and some basic utilities for our townies to work with. They're just standing around here. We need to get them to do some work for us. Let's have them start tearing out one of these mountains. Let's have them work. Let's have them work here on this one here. We're just gonna have them start mining this out. This might seem kind of strange to say, oh, why are you digging out a mountain? But the mountains have in them mud, which is the dirt resource, and then we're also going to find stone, which we want to have access to quite a bit of stone. The mud I don't necessarily care for a whole lot quite yet, but the stone I do want, so I do want access to the stone. And also I want my area flat for me to build on to make a nice town on, so we're going to go ahead and probably chop down this whole mountain, hopefully get a whole bunch of stone from it pretty quick. Alright, let's go back down to here. These barrels I need to assign to put things into them. I actually have these set so that when you make new barrels they start empty. And we're going to have them put wood, stone, and mud in there. And mud, stone, wood. All three of those. And this one, manage, materials, those three. This one, manage. Did I do this one already? Nope. Two more. Manage, materials, these three. And the last one, manage, materials, mud, stone, wood. That'll make it so they grab the stone, the mud, and the wood that they collect from different places, and they actually stick it in the storage barrels. That'll keep them much more organized, hopefully. These prepared, you can see I have food just laying on the ground. We're going to go ahead and open these up and say any prepared food can go in these prepared food barrels. I want the food right here next to the dining area. That way they don't have to go get the food and then take it when they're hungry. They can just go to the dining room, grab the food, and eat it all in one fell swoop. So any prepared food, we're just going to plop it all in there. Now these things, the raw food barrels, I'm going to manage these directly because you can get like raw meats and things. And those froggies we talked about last time, the hostile mobs, they will kill animals sometimes, and I don't want them going out to get the raw steak from there and getting killed by the froggies. So we're going to only put wheat and flour in these things. Actually, you know what? Let's go ahead and manage to put sugarcane in there too, because we do have some raw sugarcane laying around. And I want them out of the way. And manage these three like that. Okay, what is this? Sugar? Okay. No. Alright, like that. Alright. So we are getting bread. We do have some pear pies, which is neat. And bread. Alright. Let's see. Gather the apple tree. Are there apples laying around? No, no apples laying around. There are pears up here. Let's go ahead and harvest these. Alright. How are we doing up here? Did we move all the mud? We moved all the mud. Good. So we're going to go ahead and mine out this whole area. And I missed a little piece here. There we are. Hopefully this gets down to stone here after this level. I don't want this much mud. I want tons of stone. So it's alright. Let's see. Our tree farm's all grown. I guess we never ordered them to cut down the trees. Let's see here. Is that in materials? There are all these different ones. You have to be careful because, like, planted tree is different from a planted pine tree. These are regular trees. Pine trees are these ones. Of course, these are wild pine trees, not planted, but a snow tree, a jungle tree, and a palm tree. So we have planted trees. We're going to order them to always chop down. Try to put, let's see here, let's say 50 pieces of wood laying around. See, I've got 3 right now, so this will tell them to always chop down these planted trees. Try to maintain 50 pieces of logs. 50 logs, so good. I don't think I can tell them to, like, requires a smelter, sand, or mud to make glass. That's interesting. Alright, I think we're good there. Oops. How are we doing here? Oh, we're still working on that mining order. Still grass under here. It's too bad. It's alright, we'll cut this down. We can see there is stone in here, so at least in this next level we'll get at least some stone. Let me take take a drink. Do I have a drink? I don't have a water. Oh, here we go. Here's my bottle. Ah, better. better. Alright, so they cut down that area. Hopefully they have space to put this mud away. I think each one of these store 10. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So that one's not full. 6, 7. That one's not full. So we have space in here yet, so that's good. We're going to leave them some time to go ahead and harvest and replant and make some bread. So that's okay. How are we on this mine? This mining order's done, so that's good. Alright. You actually can manage their priorities here. You can see baking and cooking is their first, and then gathering and then mining. I think that actually would mean they make food before they mine, so I can go ahead and set up the next mining order, which will be this whole next floor here. We're just going to go ahead and say mine out to here, and get that area. Let's go ahead and have them mine all of this as well, all the way to there. There we go. That looks good. And you can see they kind of get behind this wall. If you press the Z key, you can shrink all the walls down so they're only like a tiny bit high, so you can actually see back in there. So you can see there's a pine tree in there. Is that down a floor? Where is that pine tree? Oh, it's up here. Oh, these pine trees need to get cut down. How about that? Chop down all these pine trees. Will they end up floating in the air? Will the game let me float them in the air, or will it not mine out the one beneath them? I don't know. I have no idea. Alright, you can see we're starting to get stone in here. I was hoping to get more stone out of this mountain, but maybe the whole mountain is dirt. That'd be unfortunate. How are we doing here? We got tons of logs laying around. Are we full on our storage barrels? We are. So we need more barrels. Let's go ahead and make... Oh, wait, which ones? Raw materials barrels. There we go. Let's just go ahead and make a whole pile of them. Can I drag this out? No. Okay. Gotta hold shift so I can place a whole bunch of these. There we go. That should work. I also, if we're not gonna get a whole lot of stone out of this mountainside, I'm gonna start needing to dig down more. And I guess we'll start right there on that stone area. But if we're gonna start digging down, then I'm gonna want them to have at least some basic armor and weaponry. So we'll come over here and we'll say, let's see here, militaries. Oops. Armors. We're not gonna have access to bones, iron, or any of this fancy stuff. We're just gonna have a basic wooden armor. We've got 11 citizens, so don't keep that on hand. Let's make 11 sets of armor. This is going to require a lot of wood. How much wood per? 2, 4, 6, 8 total. So 8 times... It's going to take 88 wood to make all this. So this might take a while to make all this stuff. But that's okay. We need it. We need it. Alright. We also need some weapons. We could make wood, but there's also these stone weapons, and then everything else gets more expensive. Gold, bone, iron. We're gonna make stone weapons because I've looked at some of the weapons and this spear is my favorite. Lots of attack, decent amount of defense, and quite a bit of damage. These other ones, they sacrifice defense for damage, or the wooden ones are just a lot less powerful than the stone ones. So we're gonna make stone spears, and again, we're gonna make one for each townie. So each townie will be able to have a set of wooden armor and a stone spear once those orders get finished up here. How are we doing here? It's still just all dirt, huh? It's too bad. Let's go ahead and chop down all of these trees. Harvest that bamboo, get it out of the way. Harvest this wild bamboo. Chop down these trees. Oops, missed there. Cut that down. Let's have them cut all of these down as well. Here we go, like that. I should cut down everything on that floor. Oh, you can see, I guess I missed a mining order right here. Like that. Let's see, do I have them putting wild bamboo into these, is it raw food? Is that what it is? Manage sugarcane. Pork, steak, fish, poultry, no. Is it a material? Would it go in here? Manage. Materials, is it bamboo? It is a material. We'll have them put bamboo in that barrel right there. Why not? And the rest of these we're probably going to need to set to take that stuff, so manage all of this stuff here. As you can see, we're starting to pile up on some of that wood, which is great. We've got tons of mud. We'll have to figure out something to do something that we can do with mud. Maybe we can use it to build something. I don't know for sure, certain. Did I set this one? I think we set this one to be the bamboo one, yeah. Okay. So we're good there. Set this one? Yep. Alright, we're waiting on that one, and then we'll do the next lines later. Oh, you can see they're starting to make the armor, which is great. And you can see some spears laying around. It's awesome. Fantastic. This is the one that wasn't managed yet. So we'll set these to go fill that stuff up. I don't know if that's going to be enough space. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 times 12, 120 spaces so far. That's barely enough for the mud alone that we got from cutting this mountain down. So, not enough space. Alright. That's alright. I want them focusing right now on making their armor. So, how are we doing up here? Lots of mud. We'll have them clean this space up. Let's have them go ahead and cut this area down, just because we see that there's stone in here. So I'm just going to have them chop that area through, and hopefully kind of clean up some of the stone, so we have some stone, access to some more stone here. Because I do want to build with stone. You can build with wood, you can see here. We're going to come in here to walls. You can see I can build with logs or wood. I can build with stone. There I have access to roofs and then some decorative stuff. Other. What is other? Gold. Jeez, gold walls. Stone. Bucket of snow or snow pile. Sand wall. Yeah. So, yeah, you can build with this kind of stuff, but I like the look of the stone and the wood. Maybe we'll start working on a small wood building. Something for our townies to live in, perhaps? You know what, we're going to save that for next episode, because we're almost out of time for now, so... Yep, got quite a bit of stone. Looks good. Let's go ahead and just order them to cut down the rest of this stuff, and then we're going to be about out of time. So, thanks for watching. As with last time, if you guys do like this game, let me know in the comments or with the like button. I'll be tracking both. Thanks for watching. I'm Mondef. I'll see you guys next time.